This is Music Blocks, a podcast about the building blocks that make up your favorite sounds, whatever you love to listen to. We think of a wedding as a joyful occasion, but it can bring out other emotions too, like sadness. In the musical Fiddler on the Roof, a father and mother watch their daughter get married, and they're a little heartbroken as their daughter begins a new life.
Is this the little girl I carry? Is this
They marvel at how quickly their daughter's childhood faded away, and they sing a sad refrain about how time moves so fast.
sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset, swiftly flow the days.
Grab a box of tissues. This episode of Music Blocks is about feeling sad. You'll hear heartbroken lyrics, slow tempos, and melancholy-sounding instruments. We know sad music when we hear it. When you play the Super Mario Bros. Video game, you hear this. But then, there's a somber version of the theme music when you lose, and it's game over. Bummer. So, what makes a piece of music sad? Let's listen to Adagio for Strings by Samuel Barber. It might offer some clues. It's in a minor key. The melody sounds heartbroken and weary, and the stringed instruments themselves might sound sad to you. Whatever the reason, Adagio for Strings gives people a space to confront sadness. It's been played at funerals, public memorial services, and on film soundtracks for sad scenes. There are so many songs about romantic heartbreak, way too many to cover in this episode. But here's just one example. In the song Lonely, the Nigerian singer Joeboy sings about a girl who doesn't seem to like him as much as he likes her. Joeboy's voice has an electronic effect that somehow makes him sound sadder. And Joeboy sings the word lonely over and over. It's like an obsessive thought he just can't shake. A songwriter can use a raw emotion like sadness to make you think about complex issues. The song 7 Seconds by Youssou and Neneh does this. It's about the first 7 seconds of a newborn baby's life. If that sounds joyful, there's a catch. The song is actually about the problems in the world that will eventually confront the child.
And when a child is born into this world, it has no concept of the tone of skin it's living in. It's not a second.
It's emotional to think about a baby with so many problems in its future. And that makes you think about those problems from a new perspective. Jumping from the start of life to the end, grief and loss can add an extra emotional wallop to a piece of music. Jazz composer Charles Mingus wrote a song about his saxophonist friend who had died. He called the song Goodbye Pork Pie Hat because his friend liked to wear a certain kind of hat. It almost sounds like the musicians are shuffling away after saying farewell to a friend. But a musician can also respond to sorrow by making uplifting music. After his grandmother died, British producer Four Tet dug into his grandfather's record collection, and he found music like this. This music is from India, where part of Four Tet's family came from. So he sampled those vocals and placed them against a dance beat for his song Morningside. That melody repeats again and again throughout the 20-minute track. It's like it could live on forever. A composer or songwriter can make you think of sadness with some heartbreaking lyrics, lush melodies, or sad-sounding instruments. This episode of Music Blocks is all out of tears. But just for a moment, think about a time when you felt sad, and try to think of a song that comes closest to capturing that feeling. Is the tempo slow? Are the words melancholy? Think of your ultimate sad song. If you need a recommendation, check out our playlist at musicblockspodcast.org. Or if you feel like creating a sad song or playlist, give it a try. You can even share it with us. Email hello@musicblockspodcast.org. For Music Blocks and Colorado Public Radio, I'm Rebekah Romberg.